I'd say that this game is cooked. Yo, Kiber. Oh, okay, let me come.
For trio cast.
Hello.
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 My fucking what's it called? Like the scoreboard stopped working for some reason, so we won't have a scoreboard. But it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I didn't get to catch the game. I only saw like the beginning, basically the build orders, and then I like came when the game was pretty much already over. Was setting up everything.
So
It was a bit depressing.
Yeah, TLDR, pretty much our guys went for 1 TC, and CBB went 2 TC, and our guys just didn't manage to punish anything, and they got overrun with stronger economy, so we just lost pretty badly that one.
Yeah, so they basically try to like do 3 guys 1 TC and deal enough damage, and then win off that, right?
It's 3 guys 1 TC versus 3 guys 2 TC, and
they didn't do enough damage.
Yeah.
No, like literally 0 damage. I think the most damage dealt was Wolf destroying Gaia's temple, and that's it.
I guess they like that was prime time to end the game, kind of like that one team did against Keen. Like 2 players went 2 TC and they just rolled over one guy with Cyclops, Trunk Axeman, Valkyries, and everything.
I don't think they had the comp for that. Maybe Alonso went Heimdall, so maybe that was...
I think you need a good siege weapon. It needs to be like one Yudo, Cyclop, or Frere Rams, things like that.
But
I guess you can do it with Einiar, I guess. I don't know. If you have like 3 or 4.
I mean, so I'm gonna tell you a secret. So if you want to destroy a town center, you only need 3 Caladria. That's it.
3 Caladria out heal town center fire.
They don't. But if you're microing, you can survive it by dodging arrow fire with moving your units so that it's running around and using the burst heal in proper. Or if the town center is attacking something with high pierce, for example, if it's attacking a Cairo Ballista, 3 Caladria can out heal damage that is being dealt to the Cairo Ballista.
I mean, technically, if you're good enough, you can just select one unit that is attacked and just run around circles.
Yes, yeah. But let's say that it's attacking the Cyclops, because they're the closest, they're already attacking the town center or something. And it's basically attacking that. And that's being healed because it has high pierce armor, right? So
yeah, exactly.
For that, you only need 3 Caladria, basically. For a high pierce unit that's being attacked. High pierce armor unit being attacked. Yo, Anhajib, thank you for the happy wishes. And it's Easter here.
For the game to start.
You're gonna cast a CA later? I can't, Punkstar. Sadly, I can't. That's when I'm gonna stop, and because I have a Star Wars RPG game that I'm going to be playing at that time, so sadly I won't be able to cast it. I need to keep both my chats from both streams on somehow.
Where's the game?
Nox, need a piece of feedback real quick. Is Nox here?
Yes, I'm here, yeah.
Okay. When the guy goes 2 TC into Contarius as Oranos, do I match TC or do I go heroic and then punish? Like how do I respond to that? How do you get fucked up by an Oranos?
You punish it in classic. You don't go heroic.
Punish them classic?
Yes.
Okay.
Because, 3 Caladria with like good micro, like you run around, with one unit just trying to dodge the arrows and Caladria healing.
Yep.
You can out heal a town center, basically. And
cool.
Because he's going to go for Contarius, right?
Yep.
And he's going to have you have Catapultis because, and you're also playing the what you call it? You're playing Oceanus, so you have Weightless Mace, those guys, and what you also have is he's only going to have Myth units, so he will have Dryads, and you have Frontline Heroics. So you can basically heroize all of your unit, all your like Catapultis and infantry, right? For cheaper. Yep. And then just continue pushing, and like 3 Caladria or 4 Caladria, you just keep adding more Caladria to out heal the town center damage, right? And you can just keep him there, and you can basically just run him over.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I basically do the same thing if I'm when I'm playing 1 TC against 2 TC as Gaia versus Gaia, and he goes for fast, like they go for a relatively fast second for Heroic Age, and then I just like, okay, I have like I have a so much bigger army, and you have 0.
Yep.
You don't, all the units you can make are myth units, and I have heroes. You're basically stuck making units that die on repeat.
Yeah. And Wolf?
Me real quick. I just wanted to say thanks, Nox. I gotta go.
No problem. Okay.
I forgot to tell him to stop making Terma.
You only make Terma if they, like, those fuckers are making what are they called? If he if he makes Carabalista, or if he makes like Arcus, if he goes for a fast Heroic Age. Like that's the only case when you're making Terma. You don't need Terma at all. Like they deal negative damage. They deal a lot less damage than, for example,
like Terma are fucking useless, but he was making Terma into Contarius. Like it was suicide basically.
I mean, at that point you're better just making if he was heroic himself, just make Arcus.
No. He should have gone Murmillo Arcus, like in my opinion, and he should have spammed Murmillo for the whole game, because the unit is just totally insane. Murmillo heroes.
Let me look what they are picking. Where the fuck? Okay, there it is. Oranos. Someone picked Oranos. Okay, launch Oranos. We are first pick, I assume.
Okay. Where is the code of the game?
Where is it's in MCL scheduling C, and it's the third thing from the top. CBB B versus DoD C.
Okay.
It's the third thread from top. Are they not saying who the fuck players are that they're playing those gods? Like who's playing Oranos, who's playing Gaia, who's playing... I guess we are pro streamers now. I'm gonna probably stop the alerts for now, or at least I'm gonna stop them when we enter the games.
Yeah, it needs to be a perfect analysis, man. Not a single detail missed.
Yes, true. Okay, I guess there is actually no need to like say the colors. You need to say because like those are already predetermined. But it would be it would be nice like when they are like drafting to just go follow the template. For example, Gaia blue DarthNox. Like, do all say all three things. For clarity's sake. But from I think from tomorrow there's going to be the draft system that Kama made. So they'll be using that, I think. Okay, they're getting ready. All the drafting is done.
Our guys have Orano set and Odin again, right?
Yeah, gotta stick with what works.
Did they turn off spectators?
They haven't started yet.
Okay, but okay.
At least I don't think they started yet. They just finished drafting, so.
And Leon's put the server as West UK. That should be better for us. They'll have more ping.
Yeah, they haven't started yet.
I mean, sadly, there is no server in between, right? Between Brazil and Europe.
Yeah. So they played on US Virginia the last time.
Oh, nice.
East US probably the fairest, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like 130 ping or something to Europe.
I like Virginia's like when I'm playing with Brazilians in the tournaments. Usually, thank you for like I think usually like Virginia is the best. It's when we're like both of us have like 110, 120 ping.
Yeah. I have 140, but
yeah. And the best are obviously Italy and Netherlands, I think. For me. And there's like UK is like 50 or something like that.
Italy is the best.
Wait. I don't have 56 to Netherlands and 206 to UK.
I don't.
And 70 to Italy.
Italy's 32, Netherlands 44, UK 48. Then it's US Virginia 121, India 144, Texas 145, Arizona 175, then Brazil 220, Singapore 230, Korea 240, US West Coast 250, Australia 257.
Basically almost same order, but somehow UK is. Name.
I guess sanctions.
Okay, they just
sanctions, man. Need to connect through China.
The sanctions are too strong. They started the game, and we are off to the awaiting game. 2:30 until the game starts. I'm gonna look at
what are the predictions.
What are the gods that they? What's the map? Let's say.
Oasis. The map is Oasis. And the gods are on our side, I think, Set, Odin, and Oranos. And the enemy, or rather CBB, has Gaia and Freyr on the flanks and Isis in the pocket.
Oranos, Set, and Odin. Odin is in the middle. They have Isis pocket, Gaia and Freyr on the side. Okay. I don't see where the map is said.
Oh boy.
Announces in the
Oh,
game, I
hello,
guess.
hello.
Hello, hello.
You guys playing,
Who
or-
joined us?
Apple.
It's up.
Apple.
Of course.
I guess we're doing a 5-man cast here.
Oh, you're watching.
I'm casting right now on DoD. Let's
Oh.
go. My prediction was that we're gonna do a clean trio sweep for both games, but looks like it won't happen. But I think that our guys should win 2-1. They need to win 2-1.
Sweep can still happen.
Yeah, you guys will sweep the other guys for sure. Yeah, but my point is we could have went DoD 9-0 sweep. You know, it was on the cards until this first game.
Yeah.
Until it wasn't.
Until it wasn't. Yeah. I feel like always going like going 3-man 1 TC is very risky. If you don't have gods to like instantly, or if you're not close enough to deal enough pressure immediately, you know, and kill stuff.
Yeah, if you do
For
it,
example,
you
maybe on like Snake Dance, you could do that shit, you know. Like someone goes Nuva for the rush, you know, the gold mine. The other guys they go Carnivora, Calera. Oh, it's Oasis, okay. I think that they're probably boom.
Don't you need to rush, no? With 1 TC, especially if you have a Oceanus player, like turn 8-9 minutes, you walk in 3 armies and Caladrius, and the guy just dies.
Yeah.
And defend that. Don't even need to
yeah,
do
the
anything
Hersir, not the Hersir, the Einherji are really good for taking buildings. Crash damage, increase the damage of all your other units as well. Okay, so on we have the top left side and the bottom right side is how they're placed, and it's one big oasis. This side. So the mid players are basically going to have a free boom, while the side players would need to kind of wall off the sides to protect them. So on the top side we have our guys, Motaba playing a set, Laonce playing his Odin in the middle, and we have a Wolf playing his Oranos, the right side. While on the other side we have Prayer being opposed to our Wolf, just playing the Odin. In the middle they have the Isis, and in the bottom they have Gaia, who went for her for the economic guild. Already doing a different build order than I do usually, but it is what it is. Okay. What are your guys' prediction? Do you predict that our guys will also go for 1 TC again? Or
no,
if they're gonna do something else?
I think they will try to go for a map split and boom.
Yeah, that would be my guess as well.
That's difficult against an Isis in the pocket and Gaia and Frere on the sides. They
got
all three of those.
The Eye of Horus for more population in the town centers, which is very good in team
like
games.
the set. I don't like the Odin in the middle. You need what the set in the middle.
Yeah, I think like Odin in the middle is a mistake, in my opinion. If you want someone in the middle of this Norse, at least put their Thor. You know, let's put Thor in there, you know.
Thor doesn't have Heimdall.
Yeah, on this map I don't understand.
Yeah, but you don't have Heimdall, but you. I guess if you do the fast second town center, where like you before even 6 minutes you get your Rikstula and everything, you can go like 3 TC immediately, and there's like you can get this back town center and the back town center of the. Yeah. So he's going to get both back town center. He's going to get his own back town center and the back town center of Motaba, I think.
You don't even need to put it up forward as well. And I think that's like the fastest to get 3 TCs.
Yeah, his own. Yeah, his
You
own.
get
but,
very fast
yeah.
economy.
Yeah, but
that
looking
build.
at the temple placement, I'd assume that he's gonna take this town center here. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going through Heimdall, so I guess he is going to boom. I feel
Yeah.
like when it comes to team games and Odin as a pocket, you really be as greedy as possible. Unlike Leon's not grabbing Hendrix pickaxe. I mean, I guess Hendrix can pass because it pays itself off after you 7 wood, but you know, if there is no opportunity cost to grab Hendrix, then he should do.
If you're going for fast TC build from Soup, I think it's very tight build.
Yeah, the hand axe is 120 wood. Do you guys think he will wait for safeguard before he starts grabbing TCs?
I think
the
that
build is with
if I
Safeguard, but I'm not
remember
sure.
that I looked if I remember what Soup did against me, and like I didn't watch the video, but I know we played the game and he did something like that. He got a really fast second town center.
On Marsh.
Yeah, I think that he got the upgrade quickly, right?
Yes, you get it before dropping TC, and then you drop
Yeah.
TC. But you need to rush Temple fast, get Hersers and get Relics, so you can have 12 favor by the time you need to research it.
He's making 2 buildings in the forward. Interesting. Looks like maybe they won't be going for boom.
Also, I think the side matchups on this map are not really good for DoD because there's Oranus versus Frere, which I think is one of Frere's harder matchups, and also Set versus Gaia isn't the easiest either.
Yeah, like these both matchups I think are in favor actually of our guys.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, Set beats Gaia, and Oranus can be really annoying to deal with, even for Freyr. You can deal a lot of damage and stuff, and just be annoying to delay stuff because you don't need to win. You know, if Loans is going for a boom, you know, you don't need to play for a win. You know, you only need to play for damage, you know, and delay basically.
So Isis and Gaia are going for a TCs, so I guess their plan is to rush, judging by the
they didn't already take a town center for. No one's already taken a town center, so I assume that they're going to be boom.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to be attacking. There's no way they don't.
It's just weird that Leonce is on one side. You know?
I don't know.
They're not tripling someone, so...
There's a Murmilla.
Yeah.
Okay, there's the army of Loans, eh? And there's some spears from Motaba. He's making Turma, which is I think is a mistake. You'd rather have Kyra Ballista here.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if our guys can prevent anything. So pretty much all the hunt is forward. So I guess they will not be able to hunt, but gold mines are in the back. So gold starve is not possible. So
oh,
yeah,
he doesn't have the Empyrean speed yet. For Wolf.
yeah, that's a mistake.
I usually get that during gauge up. While I'm aging up.
It's really cheap to grab, so...
It's only 100 gold.
Exactly. So yeah, they seem to be raiding, but again, like, they don't do any damage. It's gonna be... fuck.
Does Leons have Rixtula?
I don't think he does. He's getting Safeguard now. Rixtula should be in the temple, right?
He is not. No, he is not.
No, it's on the town
he's not
center. It's on the town center. He doesn't have
I
it.
don't think you can tell if he has. I don't think it shows up.
It shows up on if you when you select the town center, and you have him selected. It shows you like the stuff that he can make. So I see that he doesn't have the Rixtula research yet.
Yeah, it's available in town center to upgrade.
Yeah, he doesn't have it. Okay, looks like Leonce is dealing some damage here.
Yep.
Raiding with his raiding cavalry.
I
To the
think-
name.
Monument down and they kill him now.
I think they saw that the ISIS went for a very greedy, naked
Yeah.
Okay, there's a long house.
play. So that's why they're being very aggressive. But so
There's
far,
some
like
kills
a lot
here.
of idle time. That is good. That is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
like
I'm just afraid that
they
Wolf
know
is going
they
to
know about this gold
lose
mine
with
here,
the Therma.
and the Pharaoh's gonna die, which is really good.
Oh,
Well
Pharaoh
played
is
by.
down.
Heroic.
Well
That's great
played
value.
by. Yeah.
Mutu
And like
Boof.
and he won't kill this, but they are just
So
raiding.
ISIS and Gaia are going heroic. So we'll see how that turns out.
Both are going heroic, yeah.
Yeah.
But Motaba is also going heroic. So we'll see.
Wolf
Maybe
should be ahead.
So I
of
think
Freyr,
like
right?
what they can do is if he goes for scarabs, they can go and destroy the second town center of the Gaia.
Yeah, the thing is, in this case, it's
Wait, the Shifting Sands?
gun for the ISIS. And then split up your scarabs so the boar can only kill one.
I mean, they won't be
Yeah.
able to Shifting Sands here because of the monument, but they can Shifting
Yeah,
Sands
they
of the
can still
Gaia and kill the Gaias, and after that you go and kill the this town center here, while your guys are raiding like all these villages, so they're not on gold, right? That's basically what you can do.
Yeah, you can also just kill the monument, but they missed their timing.
Oh, he went to the other god. Oh, shit, it's that god, yeah, it's the scarab, yeah. It's the scarab god, yeah. He's making scarabs. There they are.
Too many.
Once again.
Too many.
Okay, there's a Shifting Sands. With the 3 scarabs.
So Gaia is getting punished, and it seems like Wolf is winning on his side the skirmish.
This is so big because he went all the farms there.
Yes, Wolf is winning his
Yeah.
side as well, yeah.
Well
Really,
done.
really well played.
Really cool.
So
Because he has
only-
all the hunt. That's really
And
nice.
they're
for
gonna
Wolf.
steal the Hesperides tree as well.
Nice. The only way that I
And
see,
now they can deny this, I think. The Migdal will go up, but I don't think that they care. They have 3 scarabs here.
Yeah, it will go down very fast.
And now like you just need to keep like these villagers basically idle, you know? And if they're idle, not making any resources, they won't be able to repop as quickly.
Just
So
hope they
this
kill
looks-
the mid-goal first.
Yeah. This looks like a gold star angle in my opinion. Like the only gold is in the back behind Freyr's base.
Like ISIS has no food as well. It's like really good. It's gold, it's food, it's everything.
Yeah. You went to
And,
the wrong side
mean-
there.
I think it's game.
The only way that I can see.
Yeah, this is
CBB
looking
come
really,
back-
really good for them.
Yeah.
It's just Wolf needs to break through the walls and get here. That makes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but he just needs to go
And
through this here. Basically,
Yeah.
You need his Sky
like
passage a
attack
bit
this
further.
position here and whatnot.
Yeah, he's going now.
Yeah. Oh, there are the Sniffalian birds.
Yep. That's the
Well-
only comeback for CBB, by the way. If he sends Fallen Burst to raid, that's the only way to come
But they're
back,
losing
because
all
these
the
guys are
villagers.
still-
They're losing
We're
all the
even on
villagers.
villagers. Like
Yeah,
it's
they're not. Our guys are ahead in villagers. They're not even at all.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they're now even in town centers. And our guys, of course, have much more army. I think that now the only one who has a big army is actually Love BR, the Freyr. Or
He's not helping at all, fortunately
yeah,
for us.
he's being kept at bay by Wolf.
But Wolf needs to pressure here.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise he comes and helps.
Yeah.
I mean, there's actually like now they're actually quite ahead. So what they need to do is get
Grab TCs.
they can grab the TCs, or they can just go full pop with like all heroes basically, and that's it.
Like Motaba and Wolf have a second TC each, so that's a really good move.
Yes, yeah,
Securing the advantage for the team.
yeah. Now like for
Okay.
example, they're making more monuments, more Migdals. Like you don't need to fight under 2 Migdals and the future
Yeah,
monument.
I think Leon's is overextending here.
Yeah,
like-
he's trying too hard too quickly. You know?
Yeah, he's wasting his undermine for no reason.
Okay, there's the Golem Bursty.
Well, this is a massacre, like complete massacre.
Yeah.
Wait,
I think
guy could have gotten
Eventually
Bursty on Scarabs actually, no?
Yeah, he could.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
he could
could have
actually.
yeah.
Yeah.
They could have actually, yeah. Oh,
So
there's
this
the
is
Forever
big
Town
mistake.
Center by Lance. But the Golem is doing too much. They need to run away.
Yeah, Wolf is face tanking a bit.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter that much that side now because the other two players are crippled so much that
Yes,
Rare won't be able
yeah,
to
and
deal
they
with.
basically just need to focus on denying these like 2 gold mines and then Gaia's just done. No?
Yep.
I think Wolf should have put his forward sky passage much more forward. He could have dodged the Golem Bursty basically.
Yeah, he could have had it closer, yeah. But actually, Wolf is getting cleaned up now because of bad micro.
I don't know why he's fighting.
His Turma were attacking the Raiden Cavalry and the Huskiles.
At least he's 2 TC against one.
And the Steam
should
Birds
be
are
fine.
dead.
Oh,
They
yeah,
took the trees and they're making more trees now.
Yeah, now Gaia main base gonna fall and it's gonna be GG basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
guy is out of gold. No gold for guy. 7 times.
Yeah, guys just dead now, dead on this position. They just need to basically select their siege units, click them on the town center, and everything else attack move, you know, and that's it.
Yeah, this is very sign.
But it was so well played. I'm surprised our guys didn't pull this off in the first game. This was really good. Very coordinated. Very well played.
The
Yeah,
first game
'cause
was warm up.
Odin is. Yeah, Odin wasn't active the first game. Just building walls, just ruins.
True. That's a good point. Yeah.
Through building walls means losing. I agree.
Yeah.
Well, that
Let's
many,
do it.
yeah.
You guys need to
We're
learn
making
from the best,
walls
you know.
and nothing else.
Walls lose you games.
Yeah.
Okay, this is he's just dead here. He's gonna be on zero stuff.
That's juicy. That's juicy.
There's his gold mine as well. And he resigns. And the other 2 guys resign. GG, well played by DoD B team. And the final game will be played on team migration. And the team that
it's
lost
Yellow
will
River.
have the first pick. So CBB B team will have the first pick again, which they had in the first game as well.
It's Yellow
It will
River.
be
DarthNox.
Yellow River, but yes. And also it's
Oh,
not
yeah,
it's
it's
round
DoD
one.
C.
Yeah, it's not second week
Also
yet.
DoD
Yeah.
C.
It's not it's not the second week yet. Yeah, I already switched to the second week because we played there first.
Score is 1-1. Lucas is Nyla.
So let's see. Are they drafting? Let's go. Let's go. Our boys are doing it. I believe in them as well. They got it for real. Current score is 1-1 for DoD C. And next they're going to be playing. I forgot because I'm already switched to second week because we're playing second week already for my team. But they're going to be playing Yellow River. Do you think that our boys will play
3 same gods. I think they will play 3 same gods.
Yeah, I mean that's not what we're discussing. But are they going to be playing aggressive like 1TC like they've been playing, or are they going to be booming? Because for example, when we watched EVS and EVS A versus 8 AM, there was like 19 minutes of nothing happening, and you know, like ISIS player getting 4 town centers, the middle town center one and everything. They went to full population, and then the other guys just lost because they had no gold, and they were forced to make caravans, and they just had so much less military population, and there was like basically like 10k versus 17k fight of army. And it was just
This
game
isn't
over.
really a 1cc map though, but you could pressure something.
I
and
mean,
get some
like
map control.
this map basically, how I like to play it, you know, is, and how we played it is, you know, I made docks on the side and I raided, and we were like fighting then with all of our god powers in the middle to secure it when they also went for it, and that's pretty much how we played it, you know, applying pressure. You know, we got our second downs there as well. We were kind of booming.
I think they'll prepare some super nice strategy, but I cannot reveal it because, you know,
Oh, did they prepare something? Okay, okay.
they're cooking. They're cooking, but I cannot reveal.
They already cooked Kiber with it. I know
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Oh,
Mm.
okay, okay. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
There's also one strategy that I prepared for a certain map that DoD is aware of, and I think that we'll probably do it. I mean, we were you know, the plan was to use it uh, against the Prostagma team, but if Eric is not playing, I don't think we need to use it. So we can keep it for the playoffs.
Okay, Kibber, we have to go to Craig's channel. He has important stuff.
Yeah, you guys are playing soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck,
Okay.
guys. Prepare well.
Thank you, and have a nice stream, DarthNox.
I will. I will. Okay, so I guess we're going to have a good Apple. Are you there? Yes, Apple's not there.
Oh, I'm here now.
Oh, Apple. Did you hear that our C team has prepared something great for this map? Is what Motoba and
I
Kiber said. So let's
I don't
see.
even know what map it is.
It's the Yellow River map.
Oh,
I mean, we played it. It's a mandatory map in the first week.
yeah.
So they have something prepared. I'm looking forward to seeing what they have prepared.
Yeah, I'm really interested actually. Now that you mentioned it.
I don't know what it is, so I'm looking forward to it. They're going to be doing they didn't even, they're not they're still doing the draft. They haven't even started it, you know. It's gonna take a while.
Oh, there's actually almost 4 series going on now.
What you say?
Oh, there will be 4 series played at the same time now.
Yes. DoD B team is going to be playing. UCA is going to be playing. Prostagma is going to be playing, I think, today as well. I don't know
Yeah,
who
there'll
else.
be GA.
Yeah, there's let me look at the schedule. Yeah, right now there's going to be ITC versus DK, UCA versus EVS, DODB versus TIA, and Prostagma versus XTK. They're playing right now. Someone needs to check those games. Someone needs to check those games so that we know what's going on. because they're going to be playing us in the future. Personally, looking at the EVS games, and I am not scared at anyone if in our group. Basically, I think it's a very achievable thing that we can go undefeated, or not dropping a single game.
Yeah, it depends a lot on the maps and what they prepared, I guess.
Yeah, if they prepare something very cheesy, that's unguardable, maybe then. But other than that, I don't think gonna be a problem.
I mean, I don't like to be too confident for each series.
Yeah,
Keep the pressure.
yeah,
keep the pressure low and just play your game.
yeah. You got to play your game. Don't fall into your opponent's.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't fall into their tempo. You got to set your own tempo. Okay, they're playing the game right now. Saint Seiya, Starco, and Affinio. And Arrow actually, and Affinio, Klaus, and Paranormal are playing for the PSGM.
Where are you watching this?
I'm just looking at the AM stats. I'm not watching anything. I don't know.
Oh yeah, of course. That's the easiest way.
I'm just
Oh,
looking
see,
at what they
yeah.
picked. The PSGM picked Tsukuyomi, Zeus, and Ra, and they're playing against Gaia, Odin, and Poseidon. Yo, Punkstar, you see playing. I can't play. Like I said, I have the Star Wars series, uh, like a D&D RP, session that I'm going to be playing in half an hour, basically. I'm gonna go do this game, and then when the third game of the series ends, I'm just gonna go raid someone else and call it a day. I'll probably be watching like a DoD B team if someone is casting them. I'm gonna be watching them on the second monitor, and that's about much it. So let's check if they picked something. Okay, so they picked Thor first game, then Oranos and Odin, then Hades and Gaia Pocket, and I assume they're gonna pick Ra or Set actually, or Motaba, or maybe Motaba goes a different god this game, since
Oh, you
Oranos
see
and
both
Odin is
actually.
definitely Leonce and Wolf. But we'll see what they're gonna play. Do you think that they go the same that they went this time, or are they gonna switch him from to something else when it comes to Motaba?
I don't know. He played Ra first game, right? Then Set.
Maybe he goes ISIS now to finish the
Yeah, he goes all through.
all three
I don't
Egyptian
know.
gods.
Yeah, it depends what you want to do, right? I think Set would be better. Yeah, it really depends. It's always difficult to look in people's team synergy, right?
Yeah, I mean, there are some gods that you can just slot in anywhere and they'll be good. Kind of like Gaia. She's just she's always a positive. No matter what the strategy you want to do, she's always decent at it. If you
Yeah.
want to all in, she's good. If you want to defend, she's good. If you want to boom, she's good. She's just good at everything.
Progress. Uh,
Did he say something?
Yeah. He's spoiling my strategy in the Twitch chat.
Apple coach Motobo on 10 minutes. Series has camels into enemy base. Maybe. Maybe. Or maybe they just learned stuff when they played against us, you know? ISIS in the middle for Motobo. Okay, they picked their gods. So they will be playing.
Wait, 2-0? Why? Did they Kyber saying we're already 2-0. Did the enemy not come?
What? Who's 2-0? What did you say?
Oh, Kyber in the chat.
Where?
Maybe the enemies resigned. Like, didn't come.
No. They're playing in 20 minutes, you know?
Oh.
They're playing in 20 minutes. They're just saying that they're gonna demolish them. And I know that they will. They'll do it for sure.
Oh, still
We,
waiting for
we
the
got to
game.
nerf the B team, you know? They're OP. They're too good. They're gonna get the first place in the group.
Okay, I'm gonna smoke one more. 1 second.
Okay. Our B team's gonna get get first place in the second group for sure. Tiber, what's your take on that? Who joined us?
Papa, hello.
Yo, Papa. Are you guys ready to demolish those guys?
I think our guys are ready and they have a good strat going. I think the draft suits them well, so I think this will go well.
Yeah, they just started the game, so I'm starting the queue. 94 minutes. So the gods that they pick, like Motobo is in the middle with Isis.
Yes.
And they have Dioranos and Odin on the sides, and they're going against Thor. No, actually, it's Zeus on the side, not Odin. Zeus.
No. Odin. Leon's is playing Odin.
Why does it say Zeus on the? I guess it's fucked on the on the lob in the AM stats lobbies. It says Zeus instead of Odin. And then Victor is playing Hades Gaia, Thor, Odin, Isis, and Uranus. I mean, I really like that they're not playing scared, you know, on that they're not playing like passively, just like booming and doing nothing. So I really hope that they do well and beat the CBB B team. CBB B.
Yes,
because they also have a CBB C team in their group and
EVSB and EVSC.
Yeah, EVSB
and UCAA.
Oh, they actually don't have a CBB C team. Yeah, it's just EVSC and EVSB. Yeah. Also have UCA. UCA is playing against who? I guess they're playing against CBB C team. They right? Since they're the last in the group.
Yeah, UCA is playing versus EVSC.
Yeah.
And we do not have CBBC. We have GDM. I forgot. I mixed them up. GDM.
Yeah. GDMA team. Yeah. Faraon, Vega, and Wherever Feb. Zocchio and Zapata. Yeah. I got to check PCGM and XK games later. But to see how they're doing. Because it will actually matter, like how well you do against like the better teams in your group. For example, the fact that Keen went 2-1
2-1.
against
Yep.
against the lowest seed. He is going to be. Oh, guess they'll be waiting for the game to start. Yeah. Okay. I think it will be a big problem. I mean, not a big problem, but it will be a problem because, for example, if they lose one more game,
I think you're correct. Like being able to get only 2 points from by beating the lowest rated team in your group, that might
yeah.
complicate things.
And the problem
since
is then,
the group.
yeah, if they lose it, if they lose one more point somewhere else as well, and our team doesn't lose any points, and then they lose 2-1, even if they lose 2-1, they're gonna be in the top of the seed because they have more points.
Yep.
You know. So it is going to matter. I mean, it can matter. You know, if you lose, basically, if you lose 2 points to someone else, and the other team doesn't lose 2 points anywhere else, and you were fighting for like first, second place, you basically need to sweep them to get the first place. If you lose one game, you're off. You know. Which is also, for example, in our group, why EVS A team going 2-1 against the other team also might be important for the standings. Okay, we see the oracles being spread around. The DoD team on the top left side playing against the CBB team on the bottom side. And it's Gaia in the middle against ISIS in the middle. And Odin and Oranos on the sides against Hades and Thor on the side. Thor went for the Dwarven Armor rebuild order, and I guess we'll see soon if they're going to be going for a second town center or not. Any of them.
I'm surprised the Gaia gave the forest to herself and not to Thor.
She gave the forest to the
correct,
to the Hades
but she just cast a new one in her base.
Yeah, I guess how I would have played it is I would have casted it next to the Dwarven, in between the Dwarven Armor and the gold mine in the back. That way you can share it with an Ox cart that's standing between the forest and the gold mine. And that way, if your opponent uses a forest fire, it won't be dealing any damage to your town center or anything like that.
Yeah, good point. For you as Gaia, is it important to get the forest because it has an enhanced gather rate?
It's only 5. It's only 5%. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. It's basically, it does nothing. It's only 5%.
Okay.
If it was 10%, then we might have a discussion. If it was like 10%, but it's only 5%, so it basically doesn't matter. And it's more important that that my allies get like either a safe location for gathering wood, or that they save like resources on making like one less coal storehouse or one less ox cart. You know.
Yeah. I like the fact that we saw Wolf get an Oracle forward at the beginning.
Yeah.
And I see that Isis Motaba is sticking to his prosperity for now, so I think he'll use it later to go H3.
Yeah, probably.
To spam Megals.
Okay, there's the first strike being gathered by a wolf. Gonna get the extra damage from if units. There's the relic for Hades player. Villager HP, 40% more. Really good
That's
if they're
really
gonna
good.
attack him.
Could you show the line of sight that the teams have? If there has
Yes.
been any good scouting?
Our guys are just
Okay.
scouting now with the Caladria and pretty much it.
Yeah.
And the Ravens.
Yeah.
They haven't gotten any scouting before that. And the other guys, they basically know nothing. Like the Catoscopus, which is almost going to die. Yo, Punkstar,
they
thank you
know-
for the raid. Like they basically know nothing. Like they just see the sky passage here, which is for the food and for the gold. Like it's a great sky passage. If it was up to me now, like I wouldn't be gathering any gold from this point on. From this, like I'd send all these guys here and immediately send them here. You know, you want this to have 2.5k like the whole game.
Yeah.
It is the fast second down center.
That's a bit too much. No,
They if they had found it earlier, I think it would have been fine, but they didn't.
But Wolf is here. Maybe he could, and Motaba's Anubite is here. Maybe they could get a villager kill or two.
Yeah.
It's a shame
Oh,
those Murmillos
Restoration.
aren't heroes. Okay, that's a
Restoration.
big one.
And now they need to run away. They pulled those god powers and everything.
2 god powers for...
Yeah.
Well, for 2 god powers, but I guess Sentinels and Restoration are more important than...
there's a will kill, I think.
Really good,
Maybe
really
not.
good
No.
pressure.
Lucky not a will kill. But now I think you basically just need to... Like what they can do is just make a lot of... make an army and just kill Victor on this position. But
The
I
thing
guess
is,
they're going on. They're all going to town center basically. So, except
Well, Wolf isn't.
Except Wolf, yeah. But Wolf doesn't need to go. Like, can try to like deal damage here, for example, because there's no sentinels or nothing. He basically just needs to be careful to not lose any of his Caladria onto the Ajax, to the heroes.
I mean, if Wolf sets his sky passages in a way that he is forward and he is hunting instead of being forced to go on berries, chickens, herdables, or farms, I think he could be competitive economically wise versus Hades, even though he will stay 1 TC. And they forced out the towers as well.
He went second town center as well, yeah.
I mean, he has map control, so it's good.
Yeah, and I think like the advantage is basically now he's forcing repair, he forced the towers. It's really big economically they're getting.
True, and I hope Wolf
third
goes...
town center for Leonce as well. And did he... what did he go for? Yeah, he might get Rixtula now. On 3 town center.
He has Safeguard.
Yeah, that's why he got like all the town centers, yeah, from the Safeguard. But now if he goes for the... Yeah, he's getting Rixtula now. Rixtula with 3 town centers, he's gonna be like full, you know, like full pop basically of villagers in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, this is looking really good for DoD. I mean, Wolf has good pressure on this side, so Hades cannot hunt. He's stuck in his base. They are economically, they're on par, and Leon's, as we said, has 3 TCs with Rixtula soon, or he already has Rixtula, and
yeah,
I
he
think
already has, yeah.
Motaba probably is going. He's almost H3 Motaba, so
yeah, he's using the prosperity and everything. So
okay, I'm back.
So
there will be some camels coming the way of
and those are
CBB.
Oh, those are good. That's a good good fight, a good raid actually by DoD. They're gonna get a couple of kills here on villagers. Kind of going a bit too forward with these two with these. Well, a couple more Milo than necessary, but still a couple of villager kills. Idle time as well. They're in a really good position now, and they're also ahead in TCs. And we see the Leon's balls here spreading everywhere.
It's also good shutting down the Hades here.
Yeah, because the Hades can disrupt the game
Yeah.
by underworlding, and now he's so off his timing that it's basically a non-factor.
Yeah, and he also doesn't have restoration for like if he goes on
Chaos,
attack
for
and someone
example.
fights for it. Yeah, he does have restoration. Doesn't have sentinels anywhere. Like he can't help anyone to defend themselves. So basically, I would just leave Hades as he is right now. You don't care, you know. Like you just
Yeah.
leave the Hades player alone.
Even Gaia came over, so they cannot
Yeah.
at all contest the middle and the walls
So
that
what
are
they
being
should-
set up by Leons.
Yeah, so what they should play is like just gather more resources, gather more army. Like Leons is getting all the economic upgrades, Hendex and Pickaxe now. But now with the town center's advantage and the Rigstula that Leons has, they'll just outboom them. And what they need is what they can get actually is just get a big army, and then go for one of the other two players that has been booming, because they don't have the towers, so they need to spend more resources on towers if they want them, and they don't have the sentinels. So
And Thor has gone braggy, so he cannot neutralize an attack by Frost. And
yes,
on the other side, Leons is going for Frost, so they have
he's
that
going for
option.
Frost, yeah. So they basically you just take a fight. If he uses flying weapons, you just Frost his whole army.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So it's a big win.
Technically, you could Frost this hole here, and you just say, okay, 20 villagers frosted for a minute. You know?
That's a lot of damage,
Yeah.
actually. 3 damage. It's no risk damage, but I think.
Yeah,
Well, there are a lot of walls.
That's good if you're if you attack, for example, if they attack this position, and then they frost it. You know, they frost like the cursor, and you frost the cursor and you frost this, and then you basically he can't repop the army because his economy, half his economy is idle, and then you just bully the other stuff that he has. Oh.
Oh wow!
One Motaba. Okay, he's up. He's up.
Wow! That's sneaky. That's ugly. Wow.
That guy almost
I mean, like this is so stupid because you have to pay so much attention to one rock.
I think he's coasting now.
In the old game, you just hot drop them away from their buildings, right? From the rock, right? You wouldn't need to go up and down to eject or get the stuff inside. So it was
much faster.
It was much more cancer. And
yeah, and we see the camels, so I think this is very bad for our friends here at the south of the map. And the walls are basically ready. I hope they set them up also on the right side where
there's
Wolf
a
is.
Third town center for Motaba. We might see third town center for Wolf sometime soon as well.
So we have a town center advantage, and we have an Odin with Rigstula. That's just firing. So the villager discrepancy is growing very fast.
He's at 88 villagers, I think. 86 villagers. 88 now. Yes. And he can go Mythic Age. He has the resources for Mythic. He also has the resources for Mythic Age.
Or is this a boulder? What do you guys think?
No.
Yeah, that's a tier angle.
I mean,
it's always
we want to win. DoD wants to win, so it's tier. But Victor has managed to get to H3. Can we check how his army is looking? I want to know if he can actually do an underworld play or not.
Yeah,
no.
It doesn't.
He can't. He has nothing.
He doesn't have units to do it.
So Wolf should smother him now. Yeah.
Yeah, this is looking really good for a fight.
It's a shame that Wolf doesn't have like extra 2 satyr, I think, but it's a massacre anyway.
He's still gonna clean up because of the shockwave. Like you can't run away from it, basically.
Yeah, that's a great combo. It's insane the synergy on that.
They killed it. They killed the army of Victor.
And Wolf has the Caladrias to heal up everything, so that's really good.
Motaba is going next stage as well. Let's see what he's going to.
really
He's
nice.
going through Osiris. He's going through Osiris. And
The camels are
the
coming.
Thor player is also going through. He's not actually. He's already Mythic Age. And he went through the tier.
No, this is something I don't like. If there's no pressure, the wolves don't do anything.
True.
And
true.
there's like the wolves here spawn on the wrong side. If they spawn
Yeah.
here, they do something. Here they won't. There's not a lot of wolves here, so they won't kill a lot of units. Probably a couple of villagers, and that's it. Yeah, you're doing work here as well.
A lot of idle
And
time
there's
cost,
the other,
but
there's the other wolves.
yeah.
I think our wolves are gonna do more.
Oh, they hurt. Yeah. That's Victor's
Yeah.
favorite.
It's much worse. How is Sor on eco and military upgrades on the armory? How is Sor looking?
Let me go check. Okay. His army is here. He has bronze armor.
Oh, he has almost nothing.
And
Wow.
Hammer of Thunder, and only has copper weapons and copper shields.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought
Right,
since he
yes.
didn't
Maybe
really
stag
attack,
something. Oh, there you go.
it's the yeah.
They are now going to be trying to push through, but they're Jormungandr Elvers and the Kraken.
This
No,
is
it's unplayable, the game.
And Motaba
unplayable
took
for
it.
CBB now.
Motaba's taking the next town center as well because it's ISIS, more population, so you want to have the extra town center go to the ISIS player,
Yeah.
so you can have more of the advantage in population.
And Son of Osiris is coming to join the fray,
Yeah,
and the snakes are in as well.
and there's the Snow Ledge trying to break out. Thank you, bystander. Thank you.
It just oh, they have a big monument there.
Okay, they're trying to
Wolf,
push.
Look at Victor. Look at Victor. Wolf is like pushing him.
Yeah, they're all being pushed. Like, okay, he's stealing his town center. There's implode here
Oh, that's
from Snow Ledge, but I don't think it's gonna do anything actually. What they need actually to defend this position here. They you know, like you don't need to go for a
I'm
fight.
surprised that Leon's doesn't frost the middle attack.
Yeah, I think that would be the
And
best choice here.
Because Hades is pushed in by Wolf and Thor has just cast the flaming weapons, so the only usage of frost is to actually hold the middle, I'd say.
Yeah. But they're not kind of they're disorganized. I think at this point, like Motaba is raiding here with his camels. They're not. They're basically just ignoring this, trying to do damage to Jack Frost.
And Wolf's army has been idle for a bit. I think he could have joined the middle and maybe helped there.
I mean, Wolf's just basically like they're just staring, you know, at each other basically here. And he doesn't have
think he
his own
should
town
act.
center. I think he's gonna get it now, but
I think it's good for Victor though. He gets all the free upgrades now.
Yeah. It's bad that Wolf is not pressuring more.
yeah, but he's getting he's gonna get a 2 town center advantage on top of Victor. So he's
That's
gonna
true,
be.
but if Victor does an underworld into the middle, well, Motaba is holding it now, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Now they're gonna. I mean, Motaba lost town center in the middle for no reason, and it's gonna be hard to deal with this because you don't kill fanatics destroyers with camels, you know, and
needs
chariot
axemen.
archers. You need axemen, yeah. You basically just need the axemen to deal with this and chariot archers to kill the fanatics, and that's it. With that, I
But
think
with the micro, he is killing the fanatics. He will not kill the destroyers even with good micro.
yeah. And destroyers just don't care, you know, like they don't have the Atlas upgrades, and so they're, you know, only 73 armor, but they could be really big.
Only 73%, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you
Wolf-
get full iron with the upgrade, they're 89%.
Wolf has just gotten his vortex through Helios, so I think it's
Yeah.
Oh, he's
going to be
holding
rough.
hard. He's holding really hard.
And now I think now it's looking at this
Arctics,
position.
yeah.
Wolf is gonna just Wolf could just go and end the end Victor on this position, I think. Without any
he
problem.
has the advantage. He wins
Yeah.
so hard here. Oh, the snakes got killed.
Yeah, Snakes got killed.
That's bad.
Unlucky, but it is what it is. Looking at this, they have so much bigger army and everything. I think that they are pretty safe, basically, to just end the game with this.
Oh wow, that's
the
a
fire
massacre.
siphons, yeah, I think like this is the Wolf's position is going to be what wins the game. I think.
Yeah, well, Leons has managed to wall in.
Actually, this is the Capacipists are fighting back.
And the
Capacipists
Terma
are fighting back.
The Terma are useless.
Yeah,
I
he
think
needs Arcus.
instead of Terma, there
He
should
needs
be
Arcus.
Arcus because
He
'cause
just
they
needs
have-
Arcus in this, Arcus, Carbalista. Actually, just Arcus. You don't need anything else. And because if he went to Helios, if he gets this upgrade called Hail of the Sun, his Arcus deal more damage, more range, and it also increases the damage and range of his fire siphons.
Yeah, that's an insane tech.
It is a great tech. If it wasn't on Helios, it would be so much better, you know. Because the problem with Helios is that your god power is so situational, you know. That
I think it's unplayable versus Helios. If the player gets into an even game state, I think the games becomes unplayable. So I think it's really good, the Vortex.
yeah, Vortex is good is really good in team games, and it's really good if you age up before your opponent can do certain god powers. For example, like an implode.
We see the Vortex. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, if you can do it on like an implode, or you have, for example, if you want to avoid an implode, avoid an inferno, avoid any of those kinds of god powers, or to deal with like an underworld or other similar god powers, that's when you need.
So, two things just happened. Like Wolf used Vortex, and he vortexed in Terma, which is like.
That was a bad
basically-
frost. That was a bad frost.
And Victor used this
All
on
these
the world.
units, the units are all the way in the back. There's the underworld, the undermine.
I like the walls by Leons. That's really good. I don't like the Terma from Wolf. He
You don't need like you need basically stop making Terma after classical age. You don't make them against anyone.
Yeah, they got totally destroyed, the Terma.
Yeah.
But like Jack cannot push through the ballista, so that part of the map is
they're
safe.
gonna destroy it from this position here. This thing.
And we see more Terma.
Sky Passage is dead. Units here are trapped now. He continues making Terma for some reason. Like, okay, now he doesn't have any Terma in queue.
That's
which
good.
is good.
That's good. That's
which is
the
good.
correct comp.
That's the
I don't like the
improvement.
catapulties. They're useless, but like the comp of Murmillo, Arcus.
I mean,
and
they're
Fire
good against
Ballista.
Jarls, but
But he's not fighting on this side.
yeah, but even with the gods that he has at the moment, I still think
they
like
went
you need to
all
just
their
go for you just need to stop, make more palaces and just keep spamming out fanatics, and that's it.
Apple, you're right. I don't know where Motaba went all the way to the back.
I don't know why he sent the whole army back. Like he didn't need to do it.
Yeah. Especially with the. Did Osiris already die?
I think he died because I haven't seen him, and there is only a pharaoh here, so I think it must have died.
Yeah, it must be that. Yeah. But if this army was actually doing something, like then the 20 to 12k army would do something.
Or you could go to
Another flaming weapons
Victor.
for
Devastate.
these guys, but they're Jormung Elvers, and there are some Dreki in here to do damage. Okay, there's the mummy spreading the disease around. summon more little ancestors.
Motaba is here, so this should go well.
Yeah, now Motaba's
and
here to
there-
deal with the destroyers, with his camel riders.
Still no Axeman. Still no Axeman, sadly.
Yeah,
but
he's full committed to Migdal units, it appears. To deal with the
if Leon's has
Iarls.
enough throwing Axeman, then that's fine. But in a certain sense, this game shouldn't really have been a game, but somehow it looked even. No, not even, but it seemed like our guys had to work for it, even though their position was so strong that I thought it was going to be
I
wrapped.
mean, that there was never a point in time where they were in
the
a bad
danger of
position.
losing.
You know, they were always ahead. In every
yes.
single aspect of the game, they was always ahead. It kind of looked.
I agree.
I guess at some points, like they made some mistakes, so the finishing of the game was kind of, I guess, not clean, but they were always ahead. You know.
But yeah, the snakes actually, it's insane.
Yeah,
As
and
soon as you
these
push the
guys are out
water,
of gold, you
they
know.
just, yeah.
They're basically out of gold. They have no gold here. They're forced to do trade, and because our guys secure the gold mines immediately with everything, there's just nothing they can do, right? I mean, our guys went for trade as well, even though they have like 15 gold mines in the middle that they can eat. But because they have the town center advantage, for example, they have three town center advantage, because Wolf stole one of the Victor town centers, and they have the middle town center as well. And they also got the relic for more. I think. Let me check who took it. Probably. Yeah, it's I think someone took it, but I'm not sure who.
Guy up or someone else, or is it on the ground? That would be funny.
It was here. Someone took it, but I'm not sure who took it actually.
LaFleur said in the chat that Victor didn't cast his Plenty Vault, which is.
He didn't.
insane.
Yes. It's not cast yet. It's here. Yeah. It's not. He didn't cast it.
I guess he's saving up to cast two at the same time, or right after each other.
He's gonna cast the two of them next game.
GG.
GG for DoD C team beating CBB B team 2-1. Well played to our boys. They deserve all the praise they can get. I'm gonna see who's casting so I can raid them. Ahora. I got to go actually. I got to go.
Yeah, I'm going off as well. See ya, man.
See ya. Let me see if Stretch is gonna cast DODB.
That's 2 points.
Oh,
like that teamwork was in the first game. I think maybe you could have got a result, but no, CBB did well. I think the new guys who came in probably sometimes it changes the momentum of games. I don't think that really went in their favor. Making 3 changes like that, I think, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't have done that.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna raid the Stretch.
And yeah, that's done. Let me give them a GG in their chat. GG, lads. I've probably been roasting all of them. They're probably all going to hate me after this. I've got the fucking Wordle out as well. Right, we're doing Ali. Oh, for fuck's sake. Do we do it? Yikes. I don't want to lose my streak.